Alright, last time I forgot to save after I stopped recording, so whoops. But I went through and I think I fixed everything. Luckily I have a video, so it's pretty easy for me to, and at the end I went through and like checked all my, I was checking to see if anybody had leveled up, and so I had a nice zoom in of what all my stats should be. And so we are on a forced link, so we don't have to do anything. We can just get straight into the level, into Bolt. Oh, nice. Spitting, rending drakes, and forest imps. Not the most frequent of Frosthaven enemies. Scenario is complete when all characters have escaped, so 2 consecutive escape missions. I do apologize for the deception, friends. Mulbrin intones. Eyes fixed on the golden idol you are offering him. All the fools I managed to force up here before turned tail as soon as they were near the temple. The idol knew I was coming for it and countered my glamours. I realized I would have to come up here myself. If you want something done right, and all that. His gnarled hands reach out to the statue and instantly grow younger as they approach its glow. As soon as he is about to touch it, however, there's a flash, and what can only be described as an explosive purr from the idol. The old traitor is knocked away against the cavern wall. You use these fools to protect yourself? He shouts to the idol. We'll see how far you can get with them. As you think about the possibility that this man could well be shouting at a cat-shaped lump of gold, Mulbrin mutters himself and fires a bolt of dark energy at it. The idol grows and resists it at first, but he focuses his power, and there is a booming whip crack. The bolt is reflected back at Mulbrin, sending his broken body through the cavern wall, collapsing it on top of him. In the wall's place, there is now an enormous steel door surrounded by cogs of assorted size, and in your hand, you see the idol is now cracked, oozing light and strength. Another rumble reminds you that this place won't be standing for long. You need to find a way through the door, and the commotion has drawn enemies out of the darkness. Doors 3 are locked. If anybody dies, the scenario is lost. Place 1 numbered token on any character's mat. This represents the feline idol. Any character with the idol may freely pass it to an adjacent character before or after performing any ability. The character with the idol adds +1 to all their move abilities and gains advantage on all their attacks. Oh, interesting. Well, I already have that advantage on all attacks for Kelp. Let's see. I guess we can do advantage on all Shackles attacks. +1 to all Shackles move abilities is really good. +1 actually wouldn't be bad on Kelp's move abilities with Dire Frenzy and Grim Trophies. Getting those tiny moves to be better moves. I need to turn my volume up a little bit. All right. So you could pass the idol back and forth between to get extra advantages. Got polar bears in here. Okay, not too much going on. Door 3 is locked and will unlock once we occupy both pressure plates, presumably. And then we need to get this way and escape. That doesn't seem too bad, so we'll just full clear this room. We can make that work. Let's see. There's no way it's 5 health on forest imps. Level 6 forest imps have 5 health. That is crazy low. Let's see. We'll bring heroics. And then it's snow imp or forest imp is the big question. The obstacle really doesn't do much here because it's just the rending drakes for melee enemies. Well, I guess and polar bears. Let's see, forest imp or snow imp. It is an escape scenario, which makes snow imp sound like the play, but also there's permanent wounding going on, which I think makes Forest Imp the play. Let's see. Nothing is super tanky. Most things die to a Bane. Also, though, we could just a nice Dire Frenzy could get a lot of damage, especially if I get an advantage early on. I think I'm going to start with a Death Spiral, because I definitely could get a Slipping into Death off onto something that could be really good. So let's start with Mantle of Dread and Death Spiral. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. We should be able to do that, because baning an enemy doesn't count as killing them, even though you get trophy credit. Kill an undamaged enemy with a single action. Actually, you know what? That's possible with these Forest Imps. Do we have any attacks that pierce? Not really, but like a Cresting Force or a Twilight Grasp, that could definitely kill a Forest Imp. I would just need like a +2 or just a high Cresting Force. Definitely possible. Never do a basic action. Probably not. We'll probably do a default attack. Never kill an elite. There's only one in this first room. Is that an accurate statement? Yeah, there's only one elite in this first room. Okay, I think we got some good stuff going here. I kind of want maybe to just put Shackles in the front. Rending Drakes and Spitting Drakes don't ever do any elements, do they? I do not believe they do. Which means that Forest Imps can't get multi-target, which means they can't hit anybody but Shackles. Which means that they can't curse my other characters, which I think is good, because Shackles is going to have that permanent advantage. So I'm just wondering if I want to start with Delayed Malady. I don't know if it's going to get much harder than this first room, is the thing. Not knowing what's happening after, because this room seems difficult. Like, I want to kill Forest Imps quickly because they can be really annoying, but also with that in mind, maybe I save Death Spiral for the bottom to get Pierce, because if I do like Death Spiral bottom with Dire Frenzy top, I could like potentially kill 2 Forest Imps in a turn. Okay, this is fine. I just don't know if I want to start with Delayed Malady. I think I'm going to start Shared Affliction and Burned at both ends. Set up for turn 2. And then same thing here, we'll set up for turn 2, Chaotic Refraction, Overwhelming Wave. Is there any chance I want Coral up here? I don't want to get curses on Coral is the problem. Show me Standing Still card out of Dragons. Okay, so the Rending Drakes are moving forward. The Spitting Drakes are standing still and stunning. That's very nice. That's very nice, because this guy doesn't have line of sight. So he's not able to reach, and then we're not within 4 range up here. Okay, so Rending Drakes attack and then move. So this guy goes 1-2, this guy goes 1-2, and then they attack for less. So attack for 4, attack for 4. They'll do 8, which is already kind of a lot. Coral. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm so dumb. I should have gone slow, but I didn't get punished. These guys did not do an element for multi-target. So, range 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 3 attacks for 3. 2, 3, 4. And that's 3 curses. And then me, and then dragons, and then kelp. Okay. So I did take a lot of damage. I do have move and jump. I'm thinking maybe I'll just move here and kind of get out of the way a little bit. And then I'll just attack and give another disarm to something next turn. Dragons can't do anything. And then finally Kelp is all set up and ready to go. So I could go straight for slipping into death here. I would need like 7 damage to kill this guy. So if I could like tap this guy, then I could kill it and bane and stun a dragon, a rending drake. That's a possibility. I could also just move forward and succumb to fear a rending drake. I would need to use either one item or get a negative condition from someone else. What if I just move forward and attack these guys and poison them? With Skitter, Rancid, Brine, and just going fast. I think I like that. Move forward, Rancid, Brine, Skitter both. Get poisons on them. Then I can just move forward, succumb to fear, and bane this guy, and he'll be stunned and double cursed and die. And then this guy's already disarmed. So I guess Shackles is just disarming Forest Imp, which feels a little underwhelming, but I guess it's not the end of the world. And I'll heal up. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate anything here. The only problem could be these spitting drakes. So another possibility would be to just get Kelp over here. I could do teleport 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get straight onto this guy. I kind of like that. I feel like this area is actually kind of almost under control already. So rather than committing my death spiral to this, I like the idea of getting this spitting drake. I probably can't succumb to fear it this turn. Well, I mean, I could teleport wound, I could shot grenade, and then I would have to like plague flask. It wouldn't be that bad. And to get this guy taken care of would be nice, because especially if he's going to like move forward and hit with AoE, that could be really bad. Maybe I will go ahead and just commit this Succumb to Fear. I think it's fine. It means also committing my Plague Flask, which I don't love, but it's okay. And then he'll be poisoned, and so a Dire Frenzy next turn will be really good. And I think that's everybody. I think we're ready to go. Me. Spitting Dragons, that's a standstill multi-target card, range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this dragon will be hitting, but only Kelp. It's not that big a deal. Forest Imps are single target again, so they're going to go after Coral, because Coral's going to be fastest. So no big deal there. I do have the shield and retaliate, but it's only melee shield, so it won't help me here. Rending Drake, multi-target card, that shouldn't matter. Although I guess I did change the plan a little bit from what I was initially thinking, but it's fine. So we'll Rancid Brine. We're going to eat the light, but then we'll reset it. So just move forward with Endless Cycle. Boom. I'll attack 1, attack 1. I'm not in water. I don't know if it's really worth setting water here. Oh, you know, I don't even need to do this. Let's use the boots. I think I would rather use the boots, and then I can do an extra attack too. So attack 1 on the left. It does 3 in poisons. Then attack 1 on the right. Oh, no, it's attack for 2. So it does 4 in poison, and then attack for 2. It does 2 and poisons. 4 and poisons. And then I guess since the Rending Drake is definitely hitting the hardest, that's who I'll target with Shackles, meaning I'll hit this guy again with my attack for 2. So attack for 2, attack for 3 because he is... Okay, well, into both because he's poisoned. So 3 on the left and 4 here. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Kelp is going to teleport 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wound this guy on the teleport. Shot grenades to muddle him, and Plague Flask to poison him. And then now I can Bane him, which will also stun him and give them 2 curses. I really want a Poison Dagger. I get 1 more of these, don't I? I'm sloppy. I haven't played in several days. This goes down. Teleport. Stunned. Done. They will go, so this guy just suffers 11. And then this guy just attacks in range 4. So attack for 5. It does 3. And it will poison and muddle. That muddle is really annoying. It's really annoying because I was thinking I would do Dire Frenzy next turn, but now the damage output on that's not very good. It is still attack 3, attack 3, attack 3, but I'm not very likely to get +1 trophies. I could go invisible to gain advantage through my muddle. We'll just have to see. Okay, so that finished the dragons, and then now here I will Phantom Limb. So attack this guy, I guess. Yeah, might as well. Attack 5, wound, disarm. Advantage because of this thing. It does 6, 7 because he's poisoned. Beautiful. And it will wound and disarm. And they get a curse because it did not miss. And then I can heal myself for 5 and muddle myself. Well, I already have the wind. I don't need to muddle myself because I don't need the XP. And I already get the wind from Phantom Limb. So no point in muddling myself. And then the disarm will wear off this turn, and I'm done. Forest Imps are all going to see Coral because it was fastest. So attack 3, attack 3. That'll deal 1. Okay, so I take 1 damage total, and I get 3 curses. And use 1 tick of armor. And then the Rending Drakes, neither of them attack. This guy dies to wound, which gets a trophy. And this guy is not wounded, so he'll just stay there. Not the end of the world. Let's see, what do I want to do? I have light, so I could go for Twilight Grasps, but I don't have... Oh, I could Blood in the Water to go here, and then I get advantage. And Twilight Grasps is pretty good. Especially if I could set Dark on Kelp. Twilight Grasp would be really good, and Blood in the Water to jump in there. And then would I want to just go fast with it? Maybe I do. So go fast, move in, make water, get advantage, do big attack. I can attack this guy as well. Yeah, I like all of that. I really like all of that. That's a very good turn. Shackles, no negative conditions here, so not much I can do to help. No fire. Down to the dirt, I guess, is an attack for 5, so I could do an attack 5 immobilize. I do have advantage because of the token thing, so I mean, I guess I'll just like move here and hit this guy. Or I could move here and hit this guy. Let's plan for that. Unstable effigy down to the dirt. That works for me, right? And then finally it's Kelp. So I could go for... I would love to set Dark for my Coral. Dark would help Coral a lot. So that could be something like just pinning spines and use boots and soul hunger. I like that. Pinning spines and boots to go faster than Coral. Soul hunger to set Dark. Then that little damage will have... I'll just prevent this elite from doing anything. And then I'm set up next turn to go for Dire Frenzy. And hopefully not be muddled. We'll have to see what this Spinning Drake is doing. Rending Drake is first, which is fine. Spinning Drakes Hitting one target in range 4. Okay. So I'm going to Boots of Speed Kelp to go first. Well, not first. Rending Drakes are first. And then Kelp at 15. So Rending Drake attacks Coral. Attack for 4. And it misses. And I get wounded and he gets retaliated on. Then it is Kelp, who is muddled. So attack 2, attack 2. So it does 3. I mean, that's ambiguous. It doesn't matter because he was disarmed anyway, right? So I deal 5. Not bad at all. He gets disarmed, immobilized, and I pierced his shield. My muddle will wear off. And so then now, ideally, I would come over here, but then I would get muddled by this guy. So I'll just teleport in place and set dark with Soul Hunger. That finishes Kelp. And then now Coral can jump here because of this enhancement. Create water. And I will go first with Twilight Grasp. So eat both elements. Attack for 5 above. It only does 3 because of the shield. I needed a +2 to one-shot this guy. Or like a Rolling Pierce. I'm not sure if I have Rolling Pierce, but I might. And then into this guy. Yeah, okay. Well, crit will kill. And then I've got one more attack. These guys are just muddling. I'll just hit this guy. With Sodden Soil. We'll take the Rolling Pierce, so it'll just deal 3 damage. Boom, boom. And then this guy will die before he gets a turn to do anything. I guess unless... No, because if they heal, they would heal over here or something. Coral is done. Shackles has moved 4. 1, 2, 3. Immobilize self and these guys, but that's not going to matter. And then attack for 5 because I'm less than half into the dragon in the back. I have 1 negative condition, so it does 6. And done. These guys will go. I get muddled. They get strengthened. And then finally these guys. So this guy is just disarmed. And then this guy, I guess he sees Coral, right? Because Coral was fastest. And Coral has no shield for ranged attacks. So it's strengthened attack for 4. It'll take crit, which is a 0. So it does 4, which is 3, which is 1. I'll take 1 because I'm already muddled. I didn't do a challenge. Too late. Well, maybe it's not too late. Yeah, those are probably too late. Oh well. Let's see. It feels like I'm in good shape here. Maybe I'll just do... Tide, and then next turn I'll move up and hit this Forest Imp in this spot and hope to kill it. Although it might back up. But it's possible. Or I could go for the kill on this turn. And I could just play 3 cards like this and have 1 card left over. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Oh, but then I don't have a way to move up and hit him. So that's fine. Kelp did not get muddled because this guy didn't get to hit. So now I'm in good shape to Dire Frenzy, attack 2, move, attack 2, move, attack 2, and then hopefully Grim trophies, and I can pick up these guys. I didn't pull any +1 trophies or any invisibles here on the last turn, so that was really good. Yeah, I'm set up for a lot of success there. And then here, I guess Infection Purge just kills, doesn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Forest Imps go fast, which is annoying. It's a self-heal, so this guy will still die, which gets me a trophy, which is actually pretty nice. And then these guys just heal up. Which is fine. They set any element, so we'll just set dark. And then now Kelp. So let's go attack for 2, move, attack for 2, move, attack for 2. So the first one, attack for 3. It does 5. Move 2. Hit him again. Attack for 3. It does 2 and stuns, which is not too bad. And then now move 2, wound this guy, just attack him for 2, and it misses. I still didn't get any trophies. That's kind of crazy. I think I'll spend 3, because there are several good things I could draw here. So attack for 1, it does 0. Attack for 1. Okay, it does 2, and I get 1 trophy. I was expecting a bit more. Now, I could come back and kill this guy with my final move 1, attack 1. But he is stunned. I'm kind of thinking I'll just go after this guy again. Yeah, let's go after this guy again. Attack for 1 into him. Let's make it attack for 3. Okay, it does 3. I get invisible and disarm. Maybe not the greatest, but it's okay. It's not that bad. Kelp is done. What do I want to do here? It doesn't look like I have any items that are worth much of anything. So, Infection Purge, me and 2 enemies suffer 3. So I'll suffer 3. This guy will suffer 3, which kills him. And make this guy suffer 3. And then he dies to wound at the beginning of next turn. And then... Oh, I'm immobilized, though. So I can't move away now. That's fine. I guess I just do nothing. And then Coral will suffer from the wound. I think instead of everything I was planning here, I'm just going to move 2. 1, 2. And just attack for 2 at Muddle. Okay. It misses. I could Frenzy Potion, but now Shackles isn't the focus, which is the main thing that I wanted. So I think it's fine. This guy can move. He has move 3, so he could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Any of those. Those are all equally legal. So I'll just move him over this way. And he attacks for -2 in a circle AoE. So he cannot hit both of these guys. So just into Coral. Attack for 3, poison. It will deal 2, which does 1, and so then I'll block the 1 damage and I'll block the poison. And so all it does is muddle. And then he'll die to wound next turn, and happy days. So I guess Coral will just set Cleansing Swell. That's not bad. It's not a big deal. This guy suffers from his wound. The disarm means that I'm really not doing much on Kelp, but I guess I can wound this Forest Imp. And probably just let both these guys die to wound. How am I taking out this forest imp? Okay, he's just healing. But his healing is really annoying because that means it's going to save the elite spitting drake. And I can't attack with Kelp. Slipping into death doesn't help. I guess I'll just teleport here and wound this guy, and that'll deal damage to him. Oh. And so he'll suffer one and then heal this dragon. And so then now, because of that, I'll just move and I'll attack with Agony of Others. The move is a move for 3 because of the token thing that gets me +1 moves. And then I have advantage on my attack. So I go 1, 2, 3. And strengthened attack for 2 with Agony of Others. Okay, good. It gets a 0, which will kill. And then this guy dies to wound. And I get a trophy. I totally skipped Coral, but Coral's just going to set Cleansing Swell. Or not that. Suffer from the wound. And then, am I just long resting everybody? That's fine. Let's see. I can pick either of these as the focus. So, Kelp is the focus. Attack for 5. It does 6. Not my favorite, but not too bad. Suffer from the wound. And then I get a heal 2, a heal 2, a heal 2, loot an adjacent hex. Corpse cap, nice. And I also get a heal 4. Before refreshing items, I can go ahead and give a regenerate right here, which will be nice. And we're done. Let's see. So not having to use my losses on Shackles was nice. I do need to heal up. We can drop Unstable Effigy, I think. Let's see. I want all of my cards on Kelp. There is not a single card that I want to drop. I guess I could drop... I could drop Death Spiral, but I haven't gone for like a nice Succumb to Fear yet. That's a lot harder without Tumultuous Panic, though. I do miss that card. Could drop Blood in the Water, could drop... Let's drop Sharp Chitin. I don't know. It's a good card, but doesn't feel super necessary. I guess I don't need Slipping into Death, even though it's just one of the most fun cards in the game to play with. And so we find ourselves yet again. I could go for Death Spiral bottom with Dire Frenzy top to kill this guy. Move in, attack for 2, ignore the Pierce the Shield. That just doesn't feel super necessary. I think I would be happier to just like teleport to this door and set Death Spiral. Which I guess Lacerating Stabs is fine, because it gets me all the way to the door, because I'm going to have to open the door with movement, which is probably like Dire Frenzy. Coral definitely feels like the class that's strong enough to go into a room all on its own, so I'll just have Shackles go with Kelp. Which means maybe just like an Infection Purge. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll heal myself to get muddled, and then Infection Purge will make him die to wound. So regenerate, teleport here, and set Death Spiral. Set my shield and Overwhelming Wave. Then heal for 5. Muddle Self. Then suffer 2. To make this guy suffer 2. And then he suffers from the wound and dies. And I'm happy. I guess I want to do a big move. It is move 5, and I can make it move 8 with my jump potion. Although maybe that's not super necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go after Kelp, and I'll have the ability to use the potion if I want to. Here, I'll just burn all my trophies with Grim Trophies, Dire Frenzy. I'm fine with that. We'll figure out exactly what we need to do from there. Because I've got Invisibility and Stunning Bracelet. I've got just a ton of tools. I dropped my extra shield, which was maybe dumb. I think I want to spend one more turn setting up. But I can move adjacent to the... Let's just Cleansing Swell move adjacent to the door. And I'll set Rancid Brine. And maybe Dug In for that heal 3 every turn. I like that. So we're starting with Kelp. I think I'm going to do Dire Frenzy. So attack 2, and then now move 2. 1. Oh, nice. 2. Go ahead and wound this guy. That's not it. That is way fewer enemies than I expected. And here's the pressure plate. That is way fewer enemies than I expected. Oh, it might be because this is 3-player. This is like the solo side. And the other side is the... We'll see. This is door 2, right? Yeah. 186. Do not set up pressure plate C for 2 or 3 characters. Okay, so this is the solo side. I guess that changes the Shackles plan a bit. These guys are all elite. Oh, man, my thing here was to never kill an elite, but I did kill that elite. Okay, well, I just did the first move on Dire Frenzy, so I still have attack 2, move, and attack 2. So I'll go ahead and do my first attack 2. Do I want to go invisible? I've got the opportunity to draw an invisibility here. I think I'm fine. Let's just do attack 2. Okay, it does 4. Let's do one more. So that's 7 damage. And then now I can spend up to 4 trophies. I think I'm fine with just doing all 4. And I could go invisible. I don't want to lose the regenerate, which I would have to. So let's just draw a 0 invisibility. Okay, I get a disarm. I get a trophy. That's 3 damage. A disarm and a trophy. Got 2 more chances for invisibility. Stun does nothing for me. And 2 damage. And a trophy. So this guy's not doing anything. I guess we can see the cards from these guys, because it's possible that the Rending Drake stands still. Oh, well, they did not shuffle correctly. Oh, nice. Rending Drakes are standing still. And this guy's moving and healing. So never mind. I do not need to worry about not being invisible. That all just works out perfectly fine. So Kelp is done. Rending Drakes, this guy's stunned, so now the stun actually did matter, because he doesn't get the heal. This guy strengthens himself, right? Alright, well, Kelp is totally fine to solo this side now. So we'll just go... Do I want to open the door on Shackles? I kind of do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to move 4. which is 5 because of the thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the polar bears are at the end. Honestly, this side seems like it might even be easier than the other one. Just because it's a lot of normals, whereas this is all elites. 73.3. Don't set up pressure plate B for 2 characters. Okay, so we just have to stand on all 3 plates. That is no issue at all. I have 1 more movement. So I guess I'll go here. That's fine. Because we know that actually, like, none of these guys are doing anything. And then I'll attack this guy for 5 with advantage and muddle, so it's neutral. It does 6. It muddles him, and it gives them a curse. All right, easy. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and heal. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, and heal. Coral. Let's see, I was thinking Rancid Brine and Dug In. And then I'll just move with Cleansing Swell, because I really don't need it. And then finally, the Spitting Drake moves 1, 2, 3, and he attacks 1, 2, 3, and hits AoE. So from here, he can hit this hex and hit both characters. Although, yeah, he does have line of sight. Oh, wait, is this the triangle? This is the triangle. So he does need to get here, and he hits this hex, and it does triangle. So attack for 4, muddle. Attack for 4, muddle. It would deal 5. It does 4. It does 3. We'll block the muddle. It does 1. Oh, and these guys all get strengthened. And this guy heals for 2. All right, not bad. Kelp, very, very easy. We'll just go fast, go invisible. Then the next turn we'll go slow and we'll stun something with Succumb to Fear. Does not get much easier than that. Here, I guess I just make water under myself. Maybe I set another Tide and I Cresting Force and I hope to kill. Just go fast and do that. That works for me. That works totally fine. Over here, kind of low, so I think I'll Delayed Malady. Phantom Limb means that I'm going really slow, though. That's fine. Undersped the Spitting Drake. Barely don't underspeed the Rending Drakes with boots. And they're multi-target poison. That's really bad. We'll have to figure that out. It might be time to like heroics or something. Did I play the I played the heal pet. I can probably use the heal pet on everybody, right? Probably. So we just did Endless Cycle to go fast. So let's do Freezing Crystal to set water underneath. To get advantage. Let's set Skitter so that Cresting Force is attack for 5 with Strengthen. There we go. We get Rolling Pierce, and so that will one-shot this guy, which gets kill an undamaged enemy with a single attack. And then now I can move 3, stand still, and get a shield 1. Or do I want to move in to make the Rending Drakes not be able to hit? It's actually a move 4 because of Skitter. I don't get the Dug In heal, but I think that's fine. I think I'll use boots as well. And then I can move in 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then now, from this hex, this guy can see Shackles and me. And from this hex, I guess this guy can see Shackles and me. But now Shackles will only get hit twice. I'm going to go ahead and Forest Imp. And I'll Frenzy Potion, because why not? Attack 4. It's not strengthened. It only does 2. Sad. Done. Kelp. Who do I want to be targeting here? How much are Rending Drakes moving? Move a -2. It's still 4, which is quite a bit. Okay, let's go attack 1, attack 1. Okay, nice. It does 4, and I get a trophy. And it will immobilize, disarm. And then I will teleport here, wound this guy. And I'm going to... Oh, I regenerate. But now I'm going to go invisible. Oh, I should have gone invisible first to get advantage. Oh, well. And then now, this guy will run away from me. But next turn, I can just teleport onto him and succumb to fear him. It's not quite going to kill, but I think then I just short rest and I Grim Trophies Dire Frenzy. And I get these guys taken care of. Yeah. I'm gonna have to use this, which is sad. But I guess it's fine. Kelp is done. Forest Imp goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Barely not in range. Rending Drakes. So this guy, nothing. This guy suffers from his wound, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it possible for me to get both of these guys this next turn? Maybe. I think not, since this guy doesn't have any negative conditions on him. I can clear my throat. So those guys have gone. This guy, he sees range 3 right here. 2 targets. So strengthened attack 6, strengthened attack 6. So 8 into Coral. Wow. I guess it just does 7. Kind of a bit. Poisoned and wounded. And then attack for 6 into Shackles. Miss and +1. So it does 7. I probably just want to block that. Well, I don't die to 7. I could get crit and then I would die. So hold off on it. Now it's this guy. So he'll hit same order. Attack for 4, 5 because of the poison. Can't be crit here, so I take 6. Do I have 1 armor left? I do have 1 armor left, so I take 1 less. And then attack for 5 over here. -1, -1, so I take 4. And then this guy can't see a hex to hit both, so he'll just back up. Yeah, and only shoot Coral. So attack for 5. And that also does 4. Okay. Shackles and then Spitting Drake. Dang. Okay, I think this is worth it. Yeah, okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to... Oh, this is so worth it. I'm going to heroics here. So all characters in initiative order can do a move 1. Move 1 is what I want on everyone. So Coral, move 1 here. Kelp, move 1, Muddle. Shackles, just move 1. I guess it would be a move 2, right? Because I have +1 on all my moves. Then now... Oh, I need to suffer from my wound. I can Delayed Malady. And I can get all my negative conditions, and I can heal myself. And then now with the negative conditions, I can hit this Spitting Drake. So, attack for 5 because I'm disarmed. Advantage because of the item thing. It only does 5, but it prevents him from doing anything. And then on his turn, he just suffers from the wound. Done. Okay. Now I think I'm in good shape. Please, end the round. I've clicked on the button so many times. Okay. Although I still don't think I can Bane both of these guys. Because, yeah, I teleport in, I can wound, I can muddle this guy, but then I can only stun one of them. So I can't get enough conditions onto both. But that's okay. I'm just going to go fast and come in here and do that. Then I have to hope that Grim Trophy's Dire Frenzy the next turn is able to kill these guys, but I feel like it should be. Especially because I should have 0 invisibles sometime soon, hopefully, maybe. The move on Coral from the item helps a lot, because now I'll get the dug in heal at the end of my turn, which is good, and I just go fast at 17. And I just hit. I could even Bane... Oh, they have to be normals. Well, they are both normals, but they're not both in water. But it's okay. I'll hit these guys. That'll be good. Shackles can use his item when one of these comes adjacent to attack him, and then I can Agony of Others. I guess I didn't set fire last turn, though, did I? Maybe the Forest Imp will go fast and set a random element? No. Stand Still is also not exactly ideal. But it's not that bad. So Coral, let's see. I don't need to move. I'll just create the water under myself. Oh, I do need to suffer from this wound. Then I have attack for 4, attack for 5. So attack for 4, attack for 5, both strengthened. Ooh, okay. I add a target on the first one on the attack for 4, so also into this Rending Drake. A +2, so 4, it does 6. And it will wound immobilize. Did I do the damage into this guy? No, I didn't. So it did 4, because the 0 target is a 0 target. And then now Twilight Grasp, unfortunately, only hits one of them. But it's fine. I'll target this Spitting Drake. Attack for 4 because I ate the dark. 5 because he's poisoned. +1 for 6, and that'll kill. Beautiful. And then didn't move. I did 2 tops. Since I didn't move, I do get to heal for 3, which is just going to remove this, which wasn't the absolute greatest. Okay, I guess since this guy isn't moving, what's the... Okay, forced him standing still. Oh, I could Soul Hunger both. Maybe I'll do that. I think it's worth it. So I'll teleport in. Boom. Wound this guy on the teleport. Oh, he only has 4 health, though. It's fine. I'm just going to do it. I don't... The level, I think, is easy enough at this point that I don't need to worry about anything. Then teleport and muddle. And then these guys both have 2 negative conditions, so I can bane them. And then the Ember Energy Source to make it 2 target. And 4 curses. And done. This guy's just going to strengthen himself. Shackles has to save Coral here, but that's fine. I guess burn at both ends is better. No, because without fire, I actually can't kill the guy. He stays at 1 health. He would die after 1 attack, but I'll attack with Agony of Others. It's only an attack for 2 because I don't have fire. Oh, +1 for each negative condition I have. And it's advantaged, right? But that'll just kill. I might as well just move here and disarm this guy as well, I believe. That's fine. And then they go and they do nothing. These guys, this guy dies, and this guy suffers 11. Kelp, honestly, I feel like I could just long rest. Let's just long rest. There's no way this guy kills me. Is that a shuffle card, the one that they just got? It is a shuffle card. So 1 in 8 chance that he would have a chance to kill me. Yeah, he would attack for 6, attack for 6, attack for 5. Still not even guaranteed to kill me with that, though. Man, I want to heal up. I don't get the dug in heal, though. That somehow didn't really work out for me. But I'll long rest. Shackles is set up now, so... I don't really want to lose Phantom Limb. Let's lose a different card. Okay. I didn't want to lose Agony of Others either. But it's fine. I probably just want to heal up here. Maybe I just want to heal up and do a melee attack. Okay, cool. I'm first. Forest Imp is just going to go after Kelp. That's fine. Rending Drake can never kill Kelp. That's good. Although maybe with the poison, a crit would kill. Yeah, it would. We just won't get crit over there. So, Shackles is first. I'm just going to do a default attack for 2, I think. It will deal 2, but give this guy all the stuff. And done. I don't need anything else. This guy moves here. He's oh no, he is strengthened because it was just last turn. Attack for 3. It does 4. That's actually kind of scary. Poison Curse. Rending Drake. This guy will do nothing. This guy, attack for 9. Oh my gosh. Oh, beautiful. It'll miss. I wasn't even worried. And then this guy will move here, and I will use my Parrying Gauntlet. So I attack him for 3. It does 4. I guess it's still advantaged, right? I'll take the heal 1, so it does 3. And then now for 2 turns, he has all of these to sit there and think about. Kelp, or Coral only gets to heal 2, because I don't get the dug-in heal, unfortunately. But I do get all of these. I'll Health Potion. Because why not? And I can drop Skitter. That's fine. Over here, get the heal 2. And then now I'm in perfect shape. Although I guess this guy... not necessarily perfect shape. Oh man, and I have no late cards now because I played the Soul Hunger loss. I lost all my late cards. Actually, I don't want to lose Death Spiral. I'll lose Pinning Spines instead. I could even do that now. Dire Frenzy, Death Spiral. Oh, just baning this guy is the way to go. Because I still have Succumb to Fear and I still have Stunning Bracelet. So Lacerating Stab, Succumb to Fear, Stunning Bracelet kills this guy 100% of the time. I probably just want to get the Rending Drake out first. So I'll just play Grim Trophy's Dire Frenzy here. And then next turn I just kill the Forest Imp, guaranteed. I would love to heal up here. I've got the negative conditions over here, so Shackles doesn't really need anything, I don't think. I'll just do Infection Purge. Wait, did I play? I didn't do my heal last turn, so I got to heal 5 out of my bottom. So I'll just play Unending Torment, Infection Purge, and make these guys suffer. I might as well move up and help, right? Sodden Soil with Overwhelming Wave. So Boots to move in, Overwhelming Wave, and then attack with Sodden Soil. I did do a Tide, so it's 5, 6 because he's poisoned. Kelp, attack for 2. Attack for 2. Move to attack for 2. I should have played this slightly differently. I should have muddled him. I'll just pay 1 trophy to move and muddle. That's fine. Then Shackles. Suffer 6, heal for 5, so I'll suffer 1. These guys both suffer, and then I'll Stamina Potion back down to the dirt to get that move and heal. And Shackles is done. Forest Imp. I guess he can hit multiple targets, can't he? So he does still move. He goes 1, 2, 3. And then now he can hit like this. So attack for 3. It does 2. And curses. And then attack for 3. It does 2. And curses. Rending Drake. Oh. I Frenzy Potion this bottom guy so that he doesn't get an attack. And he dies. And then this guy doesn't get an attack. I already did his wound, I think. And then this guy dies to the wound. And then Kelp. Is it even worth it to kill this guy? Maybe not, but I think I just will. And then I just have Teleport 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It barely doesn't reach back to the pressure plate. I shouldn't have taken that 1 step because then the Forest Imp was able to hit 2 of us. Foolish. Let's see. Move and heal. Oh, I have fire. Okay, I'll burn it both in the Forest Imp. And then I'll move and heal. And then, nice. So I can just get everybody onto pressure plates now, and I'll just ignore this Rending Drake. So I'll just play a move 2. I think that's fine, and then we'll just rush the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, teleport 4 with Lacerating Stabs. Done. Rending Drake, attack for 5. It does 6. Not my favorite, but... Oh, I still have Deathproof Charm. Not the end of the world. Shackles, oh. Well, I'll use the Deathproof Charm on Suffering 4 to make an enemy suffer 6. And then I'll move and heal for 5. And then Coral will just move for 2. And then at the start of its turn, the Forest Imp will die. Everybody is now on a pressure plate, so... You depress the plates and the cogs around the metal door spins. There's a creak, and then the whole contraption opens inward, revealing the long missing daylight. You're almost out of here. Open both doors, and we have escape hexes. And polar bears. And a treasure chest. Easy peasy. Forest Imp will die at the beginning of its turn, and the polar bears are nothing special. They are before the Forest Imp. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, move regular. Let's see. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't even know who's faster. Bird's Eye. We'll have him go towards Kelp, though. Because the line of sight on all of that is confusing. But then these guys are on the left side, so they'll go towards the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Kelp does not really care about much of anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Teleport 5, attack, and just hope to draw an invisibility. That's a dumb idea. Yeah, that's a very dumb idea. With all of those cards. We'll go late. I can go in the 50s. We'll just see exactly where things are. Actually, I can just teleport 1, 2, 3, 4. I can teleport here, and then from here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. So I just need, like, teleport 5, and I get there. Let's see. These guys are not immune to disarm. The elite is, but the normals aren't. How much move do I have on Shackles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need move 10. I have +1 move from the thing. I feel like I probably should be one further there. So I can get there pretty easily in 2 turns. So do I just do move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to move forward, heal, attack, and disarm one of these polar bears. And then the next turn I can just move and jump and make it. And then Coral is in a similar boat, except for the only way I can jump is with my blood in the water. So it's slightly harder. I should have kept Skitter, but it's not that bad. I think I'll just move closer. Or maybe I want everybody else to escape and just bring the bears towards me. I don't know. Blood in the water to make it difficult terrain, to make it harder for them to reach me, seems kind of helpful. Another thing that I have is I can pull them all towards me, and then I can teleport to my water. What's the card that teleports to water? Sodden Soil. So I can use... Okay, so I'll pull them... I'll escape everybody. Or I'll escape these two. And then I'll pull the polar bears over this way. And then I'll teleport to this water hex. And then I just move 3 with the bottom, 1, 2, 3. And then I move 3 with the top, 1, 2, 3. And I can escape on that turn. So I'll just start healing up. Rending Drake goes first and dies. And so then Shackles is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heal for 5. I'll just attack the polar bear who's right on me. So attack for 2. It does nothing. Actually, okay, yeah, it does nothing, but it will disarm him. I'll remove this early so that these fall off at the end of my turn. This guy's disarmed, and then next turn I just jump to the end and escape. Coral is just going to set Doug in. Polar bears are standing still and just attacking. And this guy's disarmed, so none of them do anything. And then Kelp is just going to teleport 5 right here. And I'll attack this elite. Why not? I deal 2 damage to him. 3. It was a +1, right? Then Kelp, I'm just going to go fast and escape. Shackles, I'm just going to go fast and escape. And on Coral, I healed 3 because I didn't move. And I'll just get in the corner. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Escape. Shackles, suffer from the wound. Move 4. Move 7 with jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Escaped. Polar bears move less. So 1, 2. Can't move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, they stand still. There we go. That's a big move card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the only thing I need to do here is play Overwhelming Wave. And that'll set the dark to let me teleport with Sodden Soil. And I'm in there. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes 1. This guy goes 1, 2, 3. So attacked for 4. Attacked for 4. Okay. Easy peasy. And I do Overwhelming Wave, which sets the dark. And then now at 17, I teleport away. And then I move 3 with the bottom and 3 with the top. So teleport to any revealed water hex. Attack 2, target all adjacents. Boom. Then move 3. 1, 2, 3. Then move 3 with my top. 1, 2. Check mark. Okay. And then finally, they chase after me, and I will move here and escape. Easy peasy. Cracked Idol, 238. The idol lets out a meow meow of relief as you finally reach the surface back to the fresh air. Once again, you feel its voice echo inside your head. I have seen the chaos the creatures of this land will cause with my power, and so I sealed myself away. But you have changed that fate. Those who would do no harm are now buried. Those who would do harm are now buried beneath this mountain, and I am free to aid you in your adventures, though my power is diminished. The voice falls silent, and you look down at the idol. It's clearly cracked, but at least it has stopped leaking power. Also, the compulsion to hold on to it is faded, so you stow it in your pack and return to Frosthaven. 238. That was a fine level. I like the monster types in it. Like, fighting both dragons is always fun. We're missing a bag item here. Yeah, it's a bag item. When you would become exhausted from suffering damage, set your hit points to 1 first. Wow. That's actually really good on Shackles. That is a good item. Yeah. I think I'll give it to Shackles. That is a really, really, really good item. Don't die instead of dying. All right, I'll take it. We got this for sure. I have no memory what. Kill 3 or fewer enemies. I probably did that. Because a lot of my kills were to wound. The 3 that were in the room that Kelp took on, I didn't kill any of those. 1 died to Bane. The Rending Drake, 1 Rending Drake died to Bane. 1 Rending Drake died to wound. And the Forest Imp died to Shackles. In the main room, I was leaving. 1 of Spitting Drake died to wound. The other Spitting Drake died to Shackles. There's no way I killed 3 enemies. Okay. That's a fine scenario. No complaints about it. Very simple, just split up, stand on the pressure plates, reveal the escape, and escape. I feel like I have played basically that exact scenario many times. But it was a fun one. Good monster types, so I'll take it. Last week of winter. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. We were supposed to remove this. Because we're not supposed to have any lurker events in the deck. Which, thank goodness, because we were going to get destroyed. They were going to wreck basically all of the buildings for which we have coral shards, which we have all of them. But we don't, that should not be in there. Why did I just never remove the lurker ones? Yeah, I must have just never removed the lurker events. What is this? Your tiny hamlet has the honor of being under the protection of the Red Barnacle Mercenary Company. A gold-clad Enox announces through a bullhorn. He stands on the deck of a bedraggled warship. They blew in this morning after a storm knocked them off course. It's a miracle they navigated the treacherous winter waters once, and it would be insanity to try again before the season was out. Most would simply beg for shelter, but this crew is more audacious. Mayor Sother bristles atop the wall, flanked by armed guards, the town gates firmly closed. And what price does that honor command? The captain smiles. Why, merely food and shelter for my crew, a small stipend for expenses and repairs, and of course a reasonable daily rate payable in gold. As the conversation continues, the ship's crew unloads onto the docks. They walk casually, but you've been in enough combat to recognize the pre-battle nerves. Even from this distance, they're expecting a fight. Option A, you won't let them starve, but you're not paying them open the gates but on your terms. Option B, nobody extorts Frosthaven. Launch your attack now before those cannons become a problem. I don't want to have to deal with an attack, so option A. Frosthaven welcomes you as refugees from the cold, Satha shouts. You'll have a meal and a bed here, as long as you pull your weight, but we're not hiring mercenaries. The ship's crew look at each other, then back at the captain. The Enoch says something to the mate next to him, before lifting his bullhorn. That is unfortunate, he smiles. Perhaps you will change your mind after a demonstration of our skills. With that, the cannons fire on the gatehouse, and the pirate crew charges. Wreck 1 even-numbered building from 70 to 100. Okay, sorry, workshop. Oh no, the baby just woke up, so that's good timing. Attack 60, target 6. Even numbered buildings in descending order. Whatever. I'm just gonna lose all of this. And we wrecked this building. And we're just gonna call that... And I just won't gain these. And we'll call that good enough. I mean, that would be like 5 of the buildings failing to be helped. Because I'm not dealing with all of that with trying to set the deck up. Let's see. I did not level on Coral or on Kelp, so only on Shackles. We'll just do that real quick, and then I'm getting out of here. None of these seem very good. I guess we'll add a +1 element card. Not super necessary. Level 8. Oh, I really wanted to do Racked with Pain, but I guess Wave of Suffering just fits much better with what I'm doing. With Wind, it's an attack 6 for every 2 damage suffered by the target. Remove 1 negative condition you have and give them the same condition. But, like, it's just not even that useful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Shackles. You know what? We're going to retire Shackles. I don't want to play it anymore. But the baby's awake. I don't know. Maybe I'll... I would so much rather play many other classes. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here for now because the baby is awake, so we'll figure out what we're doing next time.